Alrighty then. Hello everybody, and welcome back to SpeedGaming 3. It's another match in round 1 of the, what is it? It's another match in round 1 of the SMZ3 Community Boot Start Tournament. Got some exciting crossover randomizer action for you today. My name's Jazzy. I'm gonna be on comms. The lovely Jestro Zooks is on tracking. Thanks, Jestro. And yeah, I think we're gonna have on the feed that I see at least, we've got about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Da da da. Oh, I just I couldn't help myself. I like the music's so cool. This is a boot start. So everybody gets to start with Pegasus boots. We get to go fast through A Link to the Past, and also I mean, at some point you'll get to go fast through Super Metroid as well, but it's just the one item. The one speedy item we get to start with here. Charge Beam on Lake Hylia. That's truly something. Quick look at the map here. I did not see Tower of Hera Desert Palace. I did see, I think that's Red Pendant in Eastern Palace. So we'll see if we can skip the EP visit today. MM2, both MM2 and HolySmoke gonna go for a hospital visit right after the what is it? Right after the Lake Hylia check. Speed boot. All right. Talk about going fast. We can go fast in both games now. We have speed. We have Pegasus boots. We got all the shoes. All right. Except for high jump, I guess. HolySmoke gonna go for, I think, an EP shallow dive here as well, looping in with this hospital check. MM2, just gonna go ahead, call it a day. We're gonna go take a look at the, what is it? Save and quit the Sanctuary, take a look at the Dash Rocks, and start our Kakariko adventure. Regular crystals on the other two. Thanks, VTTY. Yeah. It is going to be a pretty speedy seed for sure. We've got the movement items all over the place. Time just to see now where the first orb is. See, my eyes are too slow. I didn't even see what was at Lumberjack. But I don't think it was anything. So far, HolySmoke not gonna get much from the check into EP, but we'll see if that changes pretty soon. I think we're running down the last few in-logic checks. And without a weapon, it's a little annoying. Oh, nice variant. Without a weapon, it's a bit annoying, I think, to try to go for like dark rooms and then everything else. That tree pole is gonna knit you some sticks. Not exactly what you want to see. So, probably gonna take a look at the dash rocks here. Grab yourself some bombs. Alright, yep. So it's going to reset after the last kind of in-logic check there for the Eastern Palace. Going to begin their Sanctuary Adventure. Or I guess Kakariko. The Northwest Light World. Did we get a map check? Yeah. We got Eastern Palace at Eastern Palace Pendant crystals on the other two dungeons so far. First, take a look at Blind's Hut. We've got some the other Dude, like, suits today. In the last 24 hours, if I had a nickel for each time on a speed gaming channel we've seen an SMZ3 seed with 2 suits in, like, Sphere 0, I'd have 2 nickels. I'd have 2 nickels. That is crazy. Yeah. What a baby seed. Holy. Let's wrap up our Kakariko big checks with the well here. We've got plenty of cash for the bottle merchant. Let's see what kind of scams he's got peddling today. HolySmoke's gonna catch up. Get the nice, what is it? Get the nice Varia here in a second. Yeah, and Meridia is green pendant as well. Yeah. Wait, did I miss orb in Eastern? Is that? Oh no. Wait, I thought it was a nothing item. I looked away for 2 seconds and HolySmoke grabs orb in Eastern? You gotta be kidding me. Ah! Oh, that is too funny. Wait, that's hilarious. Wow. Okay, yeah. Man. I mean, it's possible for MM2 to not last locate the Morph. There's only so many checks you can do, right? I think it starts to become like a last check if MM2 sees like another Zelda progression item. I think if MM2 sees another progression item that's not that's like Zelda focused and gets on like a wow, baby seed, babby seed, incredible. Morph, space, speed, both suits in just like both of the early Zelda here. That is insane. This is gonna be an extremely fast seed. There's our PBs, guaranteed. Ah, there's a stream key error. Okay. We'll get Smoke back on soon. Smoke does have the nice what is it? There we go. Caught back up. Checked Agina's here. I don't know what else Smoke has checked. Oh, wait, no, that's not Agina. Wait, where? Huh? What? What? We're a little desynced here, but it'll be fine. It's all good. Mini Moldorms here for MM2. They're being little rats. Alright. In the meantime, HolySmoke's gonna go get the good news of the gravity suit here in a second, I believe. Fistful of missiles from Mini Moldorms. Yeah, no worries, Jester. Probably gonna be Ice Rad Cave into Water Walk into Waterfall Fairy, if I had to guess, for MM2 here. HolySmoke's got the much better news of the orb with both suits and Speed Booster, and once they save quit back to their house, they'll get the grand news of Space Jump. 2-minute time loss due to tech issues. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Not for nothing, though. HolySmoke does have Morph Ball. and MM2 is going to get it whenever MM2 makes the unfortunate realization that they got to go to Eastern Palace. So we'll see when that happens. In the meantime, though, just going to be cleaning up the normal Sphere 0 for both of our runners. HolySmoke, I mean, after you wrap this up, clean up mini mold orbs, it's looking like a Super Metroid start soon enough. I think there's only the one. I think we've only spotted the one PBs in believe we've only spotted the one PBs in the not Swamp Palace. I don't know what it's called. The dam, floodgate, you know. It's that spot. That's the Light World Swamp Palace. Smile. In the meanwhile, MM2 gonna go rescue a princess. Gonna go check on our uncle. Uncle! He has a piece of heart. My gosh, that's so dark. You just took a piece of his heart? That's crazy. And some missiles. Gonna go rescue a princess, I suppose. Do have 8 bombs. It is pretty straightforward. No scout. Do have boots for HolySmoke. No scout. Just gonna do the maze race. Piece of heart. Not even gonna grab it. I guess you can scout by using that bomb. Yeah, that's true. There's space. Okay, don't die. Don't die, MM2. Oh no. HolySmoke on their way to their first set of power bombs. Yep. There it is. Let's go see what else is here at the Zelda Escape. Wait, were there gloves? Maybe I should get a coffee or something. I feel like I'm super far behind for whatever reason. Was the gloves in Zelda Escape? I guess. I don't recall anything else really happening here. It's gonna be a desert ledge. Oh my gosh, the lamp! Okay. Looking for a book. Looking for a mirror. It was glove at Escape. Thanks, Ryoshin. Wow. Okay. That's a neat little scout. We're gonna have to come back for that. Oh goodness. This is we're having a fight. Alright. I think MM2 was looking to keep the Green Knight alive, but instead we're just gonna save quit. Used our newly found glove to check back of Escape. Meanwhile, HolySmoke's gonna grab some weaponry. Get some bombs. Bombs from a shop. Hope for vanilla key at Darkross, yeah. Supers. 20 bucks. Darkross, ha ha ha. Hopefully there's nothing there. Honestly, we've seen so much everywhere else. Like, man. At some point, you gotta hope there's nothing else there. What's next for MM2? We've kind of done the gamut of things. We're gonna rescue an old man. I think that's gonna be the line here. Yep. Pretty straightforward. Dark room, all things considered. A key save point for all SMZ3 gameplay. Death Mountain is in logic, and MM2 doesn't know that yet. That's true. But that's okay. You know, it's okay. I wish, I do wish I could put up like channel bets on the channel, because those are really fun. How long will it take for MM2 to go to Eastern Palace? Magic powder, pretty nice. We've got some anti-fairy. What is it? You have the ability to get some health from anti-fairies for the rest of the run. And in the meantime, HolySmoke completing the rest of their... Oh my god! Orb! HolySmoke has one orb, and MM2 has the other orb. So, with our powers combined, we'll have both orbs. That is crazy. Wow. Man. Do we think it's, yeah. Do we think it's gonna be... Can we rip off the funny 2-hour seed? Can we rip off the funny 2-hour seed? We've already have so much. And we have a good amount. I guess that's not Dark World access yet. Not for nothing, right? Because yeah, no hammer, no gloves too. So it's not like MM2 has that much more left to do. HolySmoke, I think, is about to go to the castle. Go grab their own gloves. Oh. Ridley is Kraid. It was Green Pendant Meridia. We're gonna have to see what we can see here. One day, the little monster will come back up, and we can go open our door. All right, back in action. Let's go. Also gonna scout the Croc Escape. $50. Don't need that. All right. Ooh, yeah. The Morphless speed booster check could be a little rough to chase down. And I think that's what MM2 is going to do right now. Yep. There's the first glove for HolySmoke. Gonna wrap up the Zelda escape, and then... I mean, I think HolySmoke's got a good amount... good amount more options to take care of, given the Morph Ball. The preferred orb. Morph is gonna hurt to find already. Could goose chase him forever? Yeah, maybe. It's definitely just a waiting room of when will MM2 go to Eastern Palace at this point. Wow! We missed the first jump and we're too good for supers? Jeez. My bad. Alright. Get it on the way out. All good, all good. Let's see, is it HolySmoke's turn to go rescue an old man? Oh, back half of Sanctuary first, I think. Yeah. So what do we strand? We stranded the reserve tank on the left side with no morph. The escape here is not in logic. But I feel like MM2 is going to be fine. Get a bunch of nothing and reset? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. How far down are we going to chase the speed booster? That's going to be the big question here. How long does MM2 chase down this speed booster early? I think it's going to be a little further. Yep, I'm going to go to Pink Brinstar. He's looking for the orb. HolySmoke, in the meanwhile, going to be using that to go do, looks like, some of the normal criteria checks. Still only 5 power bombs, not for nothing. It's kind of annoying. Get sword number 1. The dinky sword. The toy sword. The Fisher Prize sword. The sword of evil's laughter, because he just laughs at it. It's not good enough. We need the sword of evil's bane later. That's the second one. Starting the Brinstar loop, it looks like. Not going to check BT. Meantime, MM2 continuing the morphless look. Jump across. Let's not get trapped down there. Let's go to Pink Brinstar. Woohoo! That's nothing. Well, I mean, not nothing, but... MM2 is looking for a Morph Ball that we know has already trolled him. And that's going to be the reset. Okay. Where... Oh. Rip that Mock Ball. Let's be careful here with this Mock Ball. Why don't we HolySmoke? Actually, wait. Yeah, you have speed. Forgot it was a baby seed, guys. I'm sorry. MM2 is gonna go check Morph Ball. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll get our first look at what's at the Morph pedestal, I guess. Bombos! You might consider saving that one. Or you might save it for the, what is it? You might save it for the full loop whenever you find Morph Ball later. I wonder if he's going to reset here. Oh! Second sword. Well, not second sword, but... Going to be MM2's first sword in the Brinstar ceiling. He's going to keep this. It's fair enough. And once he goes to get Eastern Palace Morph Ball, he'll be able to get the Sword of Evil's Bane. Getting this with Space Jump is harder than the D-boost for real. You're so right, Shindig Pig. Oh goodness. Neat little speed booster to get back up. M2, you don't have screw. Not today. Are we going for this short charge? What a guy. Fair enough. Yep, alright. Didn't we already get it? What are we going for here? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's checking. He's checking missiles, or he was trying to check missiles below Mother Brain, but I think he's given up on it at this point. Back to Zelda, MM2. Back in Hyrule. Alright. Hold Mother Brain with Shine Spark Echoes. Yep. Not this time, though. Alright. I think this is finally when MM2... Yeah. MM2 is finally going to get his morph. In the meantime, HolySmoke. Neat little wave gate. Gonna keep on keeping on with the Brinstar loop here. Oh, the curse of reading. Ah. No. Actually, wait, yes! Never mind. There's a lamp. That's lamp access right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And we know once HolySmoke completes the loop here, HolySmoke's also going to get the Sword of Evil's Bane. The Master Sword. Or not. Okay. It's fair enough, fair enough. Go check Spazer. Go to Kraid. Go kill Kraid. See whatever he's got behind him. Skip charge area? Yeah, I think so. What else is even left? It's like... Oh yeah, there's also a lack of PBs, so... It's kind of annoying for HolySmoke to do that much else. There's Morph Ball! Alright, MM2, congratulations. Congrats on your morph. Does MM2 even have a... Oh, yeah, gonna drop the Spazer check as well for lack of PBs. I don't think anybody has, like, 10 PBs at all. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, X-Ray would have been a nice PB refill. Maybe you just forgot. Man, but with Space 2, yeah, it kind of would have just been a nice check to do, honestly. Refill your PBs, get a dinky check out of the way. I mean, surely Kraid will just drop a PB so we can escape later, right? He would never not drop a PB. Oh, goodness, MM2. My goodness. Alright. HolySmoke really needs Kraid to drop a power bomb to make life easy. Just don't be cringe and drop at least one power bomb. Please. Just don't be cringe and everything will be fine. In the meantime, MM2 back in Super Metroid. I think we missed the... Yep. There goes the quick kill. Get the DLC fight going. Ah. Nice. Double shot at the end. Crystal 4. MM2 gonna check the gauntlet here as well, actually. The mirror! Wow. Okay. I don't think that... What does that unlock? That unlocks, Tower of Hera? Yeah. Easy. Easy, dude. Baby seed. Baby seed. Just clean up Tower of Hera and then go use our book, get the lamp. Or I guess actually... I mean, surely there's not going to be an item in the basement, right, guys? There could never be an item in the basement. Wow! Bombs? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah. So about those power bombs, we're not too worried about them. Except HolySmoke did just use them. Or, I mean, yeah, there's the refill right here. It's all good. Let's go see what's at the back half of Gauntlet. See if there's anything good. Why would there be anything good? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, HolySmoke has stranded a good amount of checks here with the lack of power bombs and bombs early. So he's hoping that there was nothing. And though we know that it was always possible for there to be something. Check it Ice Beam now. I don't know what the other check is called. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna do some of these Norfair checks before heading off into taking care of Tower of Hera, probably. There's no hammers, so there's no yeah. Don't think there's a paradox paradox cave angle here. But we'll see what we can see. 20 bucks. Red Tower first. Would have been beneficial to both runners as VT. Yeah, maybe. I don't think either of them has done it yet, but not for nothing. It is correct that I don't think there's been much in Brinstar besides like Spacer. So. It's kind of fair enough. Okay, and we get nothing. So, what's next? What's next on the docket, HolySmoke? And 2 swords. I mean, it was... Because the first sword is in Criteria. Second sword is in Blue Brinstar. Right. So... neither of which has... And not for nothing, neither of them have gotten the other known available sword. They've each gotten 1 each, which is kind of funny. Spazer are gonna make that killing that idiot a little easier. Anything at a high jump? You know, we'll take an E. I think it's looking like MM2 is gonna catch up in a few minutes to about where HolySmoke is at in terms of actual physical location. Running through Pink Bryn right now, we are going to see these checks that HolySmoke abandoned earlier. Wave Beam? Kind of funny. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to have. Didn't HolySmoke already rescue the old man? Maybe not. Okay. So it's HolySmoke's turn to get an old man from the mountain. Book is in logic? Yeah, actually. That's true, Viti. That is some in logic literature right there. Easy waterway check for nothing. It's gonna probably farm. I would guess probably gonna farm some of the PBs off of the off the mobs in here. HolySmoke's gonna get their magic powder, and yeah, probably time for... Ow. No. So annoying. Dead rocks, boulders, everything. It's annoying as hell. Yeah, missing wave beam isn't the biggest loss to HolySmoke in the world. Excuse me. Although, not for nothing, we do know where charge is, so there is charge available at some point. HolySmoke finally gonna get the bad news, or the good news. Gonna get the other orb. How about that? It's gonna be their turn. Ooh, yeah. MM2 actually is out of PBs, and I don't think they set up the power bomb for... Oh, no, they did it. Now I'm trolling. No, they got it. That's a wave gate check right there. That's a book. We can read. The curse of reading! Complete. Alright. I think that was everything that HolySmoke skipped. So, I think it's going to be perfectly fine here. That is the entire Dark World in... Does that mean wrecked ship is also nothing? Because we already know Meridia is green pendant. There's only one pendant in Meridia. There's one pendant in Meridia. There's only one pendant in Light World. So, well, that'll be interesting. What if we just skipped half of all of Super Metroid? It's gonna be our first look at the Tower of Hera here. I do wonder if either player is gonna go get the other sword that each of them happened to be missing at some point. It's a lot easy. It is not for nothing a bit easier for MM2 to go check it than it is for HolySmoke, but it's like at some point it's gotta happen, right? Oh no, missed the bomb jump, and we're gonna fall all the way down. Rip. Yeah, just mirror back. Yep, nothing gets Spazer either. HolySmoke, not gonna get punished too hard for missing a few of those checks with the low power bomb count on the way down. Then on the other side, MM2 here. Yep, wait. We already knew that one. Yeah, green pendant at Meridia. MM2 gonna catch up to grab this mirror at the back of Kraid. All right, back on top. Big chest, nothing. Little chest is a basement key. I don't think that there is an item in the first chest. I think that was a map. Maybe I missed it though. But in any case, it's our first Moldorm kill of the day with our toy sword. The fighter sword. Super fast hits too, not for nothing. I say as he bonks off Moldorm and falls down. Oops, 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 oops. Caster's Curse. If we have not seen the map, then that was an useless item in the first check, and we're hoping for the second item right here on Moldorm. That would be really cool. It would be really nice if we did not have to go to the basement. That is a bold Pegasus. Alright. Taking care of business on the second try. Please be an item. Don't be mean. And you're mean. And you're cringe. And I hate you, Moldorm. Alright. Well, we do have a lamp in Logic. It's just all the way at Desert Palace, so just gonna have to strand that item for a little while. In the meantime, next steps gonna be a full reset here to Super Metroid. Are we gonna go to Wreck Ship? Pendant Wreck Ship smile? At least check Red Tower, maybe. Here we go. Oh. You know what? Red Tower, overrated check. Wow! We're just not even gonna look? Alright. My bad. No worries. Let's just go to the wreck ship. Let's go fight a Fed Toon and get our... I think this is guaranteed to be the blue pendant. Because Ridley is Metroid boss, and the Dark World was all required bosses, so... I think, by process of elimination... Wow! Silvers?! Are you serious?! I can't... What is with getting paid for going to pendants recently? Yesterday, it was Pendant Ridley at Flippers. Today... Silvers at optional wreck ship? Come on! I cannot believe this. HolySmoke is getting paid for the optional dungeons for sure. Jeez. Come on. Like, how many times can you be rewarded for this? The only thing that could make this more payoff somehow for like pendants is if HolySmoke goes to Meridia and it's just like, I don't know, Ice Rod or something. Ah, rip that Doppler. Hopefully we get it on the second try. No fast. Here's a mid. Ah, getting really annoying patterns. Oh, but MM2 is gonna go to wreck ship. Also going to do the optional wreck ship. So we'll get the silvers. It's not, yeah, it's not gonna be a null advantage. Or what am I saying? Words, English language, difficult sometimes. The advantage will be null, because they're both going to red ship. But also, wow. No, is it punishment pattern? Ah! It's really annoying. Barely didn't get it. Alright, well now it's gotta be a super's gotta be lethal, right? No! Oh, we missed the pattern. Not even a super necessary, it's just gonna be one more missile. Ugh. That's really unfortunate. And not only is it going to be the 2 Pendant Super Metroid, but also the wrecked ship had silvers, and Eastern Palace had friggin' Morph in it. So we're already we're already 2 for 2 of Pendant areas with really nice items. King! Brother! What? Honestly, maybe that just solidifies that you just can't trust these Metroid areas with Pendant. You just can't trust them. You can't trust them. Cane of Samaria and silver arrows in Pendant wrecked ship. Wow. Wow! Hello? Just gonna be a 200% seed. Smile. Like, come on! And we finally got our second pack of PBs. Hallelujah. Not that it really matters, because we do have regular bombs, not for nothing, but yeah. HolySmoke does not want the smoke with the spike room. Gonna take the save for the quick reset. And alright. And despite everything, both runners are kind of in lockstep right now. Going through the wrecked ship. What are we missing here? Let's see. What's the deviations? So HolySmoke did do Tower of Hera. MM2 has not yet. MM2 has a Bombos from somewhere that HolySmoke has not gotten to yet. We don't know if that's necessary. We're still waiting to see the Turtle Rock and the what is it? The Turtle Rock and the Misery Mire checks. I don't know that MM2 saved, so yep, they're just gonna keep their $300 and like it. HolySmoke's gonna get the reset here. And honestly, the way MM2 is moving, it it wasn't that much time saved for the reset, actually. It's like a rim and a half, basically. Crazy. Alright, let's see. We're gonna check the attic. We are gonna check the attic. The movement is just so clean from MM2. Like, MM2 is yeah, it's like the same door transition to just walk into this room. That is insane. Look at the movement. Look at the moves. It's not Faker, but a shovel. Chores, 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 chores. All right. You're gonna get your chores, you're gonna like it. All right. What a wreck ship. What a Pendant wreck ship, honestly. Jeez. Cane, shovel, silvers. Like, if there's any other items of import given here, it's just ridiculous. Like, at some point, we just have to... Like, it has to be a randomizer, like... Just, there can't be any more items that are useful here. Like, just make it stop. Goodness. Nice little speed booster across. Get through bowling. Alright, chat. Y'all behave. I'm gonna grab a cup of water really quick. I'll be right back. Why do you hate the runners, Laser Mike? Please show me a bow. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be hate at this point. They're already here. Nah, I mean, if this was bow again, I would eat my hat. Like, this was bow. This check right here that MM2 just did was bow yesterday in the race between, what is it? Andy and Sky, so. Wow! Oh, no. They're just backing up for the speed. I was about to say, HolySmoke, we're just too good for an E-tank? Like, okay. Let's take stock here. I guess Meridia is just open, right? Like you could do red tower into Meridia here, basically. Not sure that there's that much else really on the docket. We haven't really gotten... Kane by itself doesn't open anything right now. We're still waiting on our Dark World access with Gloves 2 or Hammer. So... there's a lamp waiting to be cashed out at any time. Oh, wow, that's annoying. None of them died in the initial PB flash. Oops. Alright. Let's go take a look at the red tower here. Cheeseburger. Location. Good damage boost. Reserve tank. The dinky tank. Yeah, Dark World access really, like, out of logic, Dark World access really isn't worth it. We're just kind of... I think it's definitely an angle of just, clear what you got. I guess Ridley's also in logic at this point, and you're really not too pressed about resources either for Ridley. Both suits, like 5-6 E-tanks each, a piece, space, speed. You could do a Ridley. In the meantime, though, MM2, I think this is MM2's... What is this? Is this the Blue Brinstar revisit? Yeah. Get rid of these really annoying hoppers. Let's see, MM2 has already been here, so this is just going to be cleaning up the last few checks that he didn't get while doing, what is it? Didn't get while doing this Morphless. Yeah, yeah, makes a good point. We can kind of route in the desert with the lamp and everything else with clearing lower Norfair through the Norfair back door. Now, you know what would be really funny, actually, is if, because you could route, if Bombos opens Mire, can you just do Misery Mire with this resource stack? Like, Vitrius would suck, but I think it's in logic. You have the cane, and you have boots for the access in, so. Hey, Billy Mays here for nothing. Yeah, true. Gotta get the lamp. Yeah, lamp is right next to Misery Mire, Laser Mike. It is on Desert Ledge, actively. But at the same time, we don't have a bow for our silver arrows, so it would be pretty cringe. HolySmoke is running their gauntlet right now. Gonna learn that it's nothing in just a few seconds. Siege really getting underway now. In the meanwhile, MM2's checking climb supers. Go see what we can see. D-boost across. Nice. Clean. Congrats on your spring ball. We couldn't possibly give you another PB pack. And you already have bombs, so instead we're just gonna give you a spring ball. Alright, what's next? Oh! MM2's getting it! The Sword of Evil's Bane! Let's go! Sword 2! Woohoo! And it's gonna be MM2 first there to that check. Although I think the way HolySmoke is routing, he might not be that far behind. They might just they might be going to Blue Brin Smile? Nope. Bomb Chorizo? Never mind. They're both going to Bomb Chorizo actually. They're just different ways of getting there. It's so funny for how much they've kind of both of these runners have kind of been. Oh, okay, just show it off. All right, BT skip, dude. BT skip is real. Oh my god, guys. MM2 just did a BT skip. No, it's Sword 2. Major the Storm. So it's yeah, not 30 hertz. Legal BT skip. True. No, it's the second sword upgrade. So there is only one Master Sword. So whenever they picked up Sword 1, it was like it was like a sword icon with a 1 on it. That was the first sword. And yeah. It is actually insane how much MM2's just pure movement. Wow, the chore. Wow! Red Ship leads to Fire Rod as well! I hate it. I despise it. That is why? Why was it so many items? This is just ridiculous. Why? You do not have 3 PBs. HolySmoke. I think we're just gonna have to figure this this jump out. MM2 gonna get their first Dark World map look. Although I think at this point it's pretty much confirming information you already knew. HolySmoke gonna abandon the climb supers, and I think it's gonna be fine. I don't recall there being anything there. Supers kill those two. That's fair enough. Laser mic, but even so. It's MM2's turn at the Tower of Hera. Meanwhile, HolySmoke. I'm thinking. Gotta go take care of the shovel chore. You gotta go to Blue Brinstar, I guess. Yeah. So Blue Brinstar. HolySmoke's gonna be able to get their hands on the Sword of Evil's Bane as well. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right, though. Because MM2 did get Fire Rod off of the shovel chore, MM2 is going to be able to check the basement here. So we'll see if that's a progression. And if it is, that will be rough for HolySmoke. Both of these players have been kind of locked up with MM2 getting basically slowed down by the early Morphless dips into Super Metroid. But if there's a progression item here and HolySmoke doesn't know or doesn't recall to go back, that's gonna be real annoying. Yeah, the higher number is just better. Yeah, Major the Storm. It's gonna go. It's gonna go like swords 1, 2, 3, and 4 for all the potential sword upgrades that are in the game. And as you can see, HolySmoke got their sword 2 where MM2 happened to get their sword 1. So it's just like wherever a sword is, it will upgrade your current sword level, basically. Not for nothing, MM2 also has the Master Sword here. And right as I look over, gets a little dink off the map with Moldorm. Thanks, Moldorm. We hate you, Moldorm. Yeah. That might be the first game mage. Moldorm is being a bully. You're right, crazy gamer. Did MM2 have to fall again? I was looking at chat. Wow! This Moldorm guy sucks. All right. Are you gonna go into the basement, MM2? I would assume so. Not for nothing. Okay. What are we thinking, HolySmoke? Talk to me. Talk to me, boss. Is it shovel time? I do believe it is shovel time. MM2 gonna be looking at the basement here. HolySmoke gonna go grab their fire rod. Fire! Now we have both fire sources kind of in view. MM2 gonna get a nice little clip into these blocks here to not have to think so hard. Have a little break. Great. Yeah, and if you want to see future restreams of the Super Metroid 3 community tournament, you can follow all the SpeedGaming channels. Wow. Basement is nothing. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be an exciting tournament. This is round 1 of Swiss. So after this, it's gonna be winners fight winners, losers fight losers. They're all going to be that boot start. So everybody starts with the Pegasus boots. And then you kind of just get to zoom on out from there. The first round of Swiss is going to end by next Wednesday, I believe. So this is all still from the first round. And then after next Wednesday, we'll have the second round of Swiss started. I believe it is 6 rounds of Swiss into a top cut to 16. So it'll be an exciting time. MM2 here is going to be finishing out the checks that he was unable to do when Morphless originally. Magic Cape gonna get paid off here from finishing out the Bubble Norfair, which I do not believe HolySmoke has gotten to yet. So on the website, I don't think so. I think you actually just have to use the bot commands in the Discord or in other contexts for the. I think that's the easiest way to generate a seed with starting items. I don't think it's fully built into the website yet. I could be wrong though. Raise your mic. But if you go to the Discord, you can use the Hasra bot as well to generate a boot start seed. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. It's time for Crocumire, who did nothing wrong. It's time for Crocumire for MM2. HolySmoke gonna be going to kill the Desert Palace boss here. We've got the fire rod. We've got a good amount of magic. We can take care of business. MM2 in the meanwhile. Gonna use our supers to take care of good old Crocumire. Let's go see what's down here in Norfair. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm singing. All right. I don't think there were any items in Desert Palace, so away we go. What's next? I think it's actually HolySmoke's turn to go to Norfair. Yep. So everybody's basically right in the same spot. Yeah. Oh, no. He took the elevator up. So they are going to Meridia? What's happening here? HolySmoke did... Oh, wait, no, we need power bombs. Fair enough. All right. When you need PBs, you need PBs. Okay, yeah. HolySmoke gonna do a Meridia visit. Man, all of these pendant visits today, man. Like, how much more can you get paid? How much more is it possible to get paid at this point, you know? Like, come on. Like, surely... It is Meridia. If this bottle is something, I might lose my mind. I might lose my mind if it's actually, if this bottle opens up anything. That would be ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah, if MM2 kind of gets everything, if HolySmoke, I'll say this, if HolySmoke finds something in Meridia that's important, that'll be like a big thing for this race, right? If HolySmoke instead gets kind of rightfully punished for like third pendant area check with items available in other places, then I think MM2 might be able to pull away here. Birna doesn't really matter, but makes an incredibly free blind already, like even more free somehow. Now, if you're wondering, Vidi in chat mentioned it, but if you're wondering why MM2 was unloading some amount of missiles, I think if you get... I don't think MM2 has unloaded enough. Not for nothing. But if you do unload, I think it's under 32. The Golden Chorizo will be locked into a specific like attack. Like, he just won't do some of a different kind of annoying attack. So we'll see if MM2 decides to unload the rest of the missiles here in a second. No, just gonna let it ride. So. Oh. There is no charge here. I don't know. Is 30 enough supers? No, I don't think so. Yep, MM2 is gonna have to farm here. There we go. Firing off enough missiles so that the Golden Chorizo gets locked into this kind of ball attack. So he's gonna farm up the rest of the supers he needs for the fight off of this. Another pack of PBs. Eh, why not? There hasn't been a payment yet for HolySmoke. We'll see. If MM2... I will say, actually, if MM2 does get Mire access through this Bombos here, that will be pretty nice for the routing. And it's Ether. Okay. Mark it down. We need Ether. Actually, I don't know if we can... I don't know if we're allowed to track that on the tracker. But we do need Ether for Misery Mire. So that's gonna be something we need. MM2 also gonna be wanting the 30 supers to go kill a dragon. That sucks. We hate Ridley. Ridley has many names that are used for him, many of which are not nice. Here's a bot swoon for HolySmoke. You're really hoping that this pays off here, if you're HolySmoke. This is definitely a YOLO Meridia and a half. Oh, please don't die. Oh, God. That's one E-tank. Yep. Ah. Okay. Whew. Whew. Alright. Good stuff. Misery Shack here for MM2. Quick little check-in. Hook shot! Ooh! That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, we like hook shot. That's Paradox Cave. That's hook shot. Cave. That's Super Bunny Cave. We got a lot to do with that. And also, gonna be cleaning up Desert Palace here as well. Yeah, I know it. We know that it says Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I don't. I'm just a boy. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah. Sorry. Because, you know, this is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes community tournament, right, guys? This is that Metroid Prime 2 Echoes gameplay that, This is that Metroid Prime 2 Echoes gameplay that everybody's come to know and love. I mean, there's a light world and a dark world. That's true, Laser Mike. Echoes cross Majora's Mask would go hard. Yeah, honestly, that would go pretty hard. MM2 gonna go cash out that east side desert palace that we kind of discussed was nothing earlier, but you know, he doesn't know. A little bit of a messy Dragon start here, but should be fine. No charge, no plasma. So this X-ray is not really going to be good for much, but oh wow, nice. We are good for a short charge. So that's neat. But please don't die though, Holy. Oh! Yelch. Alright. HolySmoke should be fine here. Just last few please. Alright. This really ought to be it. Alright. Meanwhile, MM2 going to be finishing up the Desert Palace. There's only so many gambles you could have gotten off in a single run, and I fear that HolySmoke might be reaching the limits here. I mean, yep, no grapple, so no shack tool. Can't do plasma unless you do, nope, can't do pseudo screw because, yep, charge is still on that island in Lake Hylia, so. I mean, really, I think I don't recall HolySmoke looking through the sand pits yet, so that might be the angle of checking here. Yeah, gonna walk right on back through, I think, to check sand pits. Meanwhile, MM2 back in Super Metroid, gonna take kind of the, I guess, the expected route of Lower Norfair to Desert Palace to all sorts of things. Gonna go take care of Ridley soon. Here's the worst room in the game. Use the iframes. Oh! Got tagged at the end. Ah! The space pirates! They're killing him! Oh! It's the worst room of the game! Ah! Goodness. Stop bully. No bully. Alright. We've gotten rid of the pirates up here. Goodness. Okay. Let's get out of that. Whatever that was. Let's stop dealing with it. Alright. And we will look at Mickey Mouse. There's an ice beam here for HolySmoke. Not a super big payoff, but it does mean that you don't have to power bomb all the Metroids at the end game, which is not nothing. And HolySmoke is going to keep that ice beam. Although I don't know that they even saved at that specific spot in the first place, so kind of is what it is. Let's go see what's in the other sand pit here. In like 2 minutes, I guess. This is kind of the first really big route deviation of the run here. This attempt to get a Meridia payoff versus the Lower Norfair route. Oh, don't die, MM2. Okay. Let's be really careful. with these space pirates here coming up. Especially since you did the heckin' the spike clip there. But yep, nice and easy. Very clean kill of the ninjas. HolySmoke gonna be completing their own visit to Norfair. Because, yeah, I don't believe that they did all of the Bubble Norfair checks yet as well. Thanks, Chestro. See, look, Shindig Pig can now sleep tonight. Isn't that, aren't you so kind, Jestro? Isn't that so kind of you? And here's Ridley. 2 E-tanks, 30 supers, or 29 supers, and just enough missiles to clean it all up. Not for nothing. Pretty nice pogo. Pretty nice pattern manipulation here. And that's going to be dumping the rest of the missiles in, and... Oh. Please pick us up. Please pick us up. Oh, wait! Now, MM2 missed a few too many missiles. Gonna have to PB to get the last few amounts of damage out here, and here it is! Now you're properly ready for a whack Ridley fight, Mage of the Storm? It's already over. It's already over. E-tank just to make the escape real nice and easy. Still no progression items. We're hoping for something from the escape here, but as we already know, HolySmoke just ran through Meridia, didn't really get that much, so... Not much to pick up here. It's gonna be HolySmoke on the back foot now, I think. Basically running through Norfair, right behind MM2 completing Norfair. And it's one of those things where you have to think that it was a decision where you're just like, I'm racing MM2, I know he's a super good clean runner. We're gonna make some gambles. You know, even yesterday, Sky was on a similar angle. Like, I'm gonna make some gambles, do some pendant stuff, hope there's stuff there, so that I can get ahead. But unfortunately, the last of the gambles did not pay off. It's not... There's nothing here. There was nothing in Meridia. So it's just gonna be... It's gonna be HolySmoke not getting the wave beam because of the lack of power bombs in the early game. And going to go take care of presumably... Wow! Nice hammer. Okay. That's gonna start opening stuff up. Did HolySmoke check both sandpits? I don't think so. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I've gone crazy. I do not feel like I saw HolySmoke check both sandpits. So, I guess not for nothing. There could still be something there. Yeah, I don't recall a left check. But... Actually, that would be the funny thing. If there was something in left sandpit, and there was a chance HolySmoke could have gotten it early, but he just didn't. Like, that actually would be kind of funny. If a bit unfortunate. Hammer Access gives us Dark World finally. Like, for real. Not fake. Not fake news. Actual Dark World access. So, the world is now MM2's oyster. You can kind of really start to go crazy. Start getting through the game a little bit. Start cleaning everything up. In the meanwhile, HolySmoke basically just going to be playing catch-up for a little while. Until they kill Ridley, get the Ridley boss, and get the hammer that we now know is at the Norfair escape path, as it is. Now then, the pedestal could never be Bo, right, guys? Could never be Bo. We do need Ether. We might need Quake. We do need the Ice Rod. We do need the flips. And I think that's what our go mode looks like. Bo, the other rod, potentially one of the other medallions, and yeah. MM2 going up Death Mountain at the moment. Gonna check Spike Cave. Okay, yeah. Gonna get the max usage out of the magic that they have. Or a piece of heart. Alright. Fair enough. Oh my goodness, yeah, HolySmoke's gotta get the hook shot too. I forgot even where it was. But now it's time for MM2's visit to the rest of Death Mountain. Paradox Cave, Super Bunny, Spiral, Hookshot Cave, all sorts of things. All sorts of lovely checks. Have the mirrors, so a quick visit to the bottom of Paradox. Sword 3! Boom. Oh yeah, and for Mage in the Storm in chat, not for nothing, if you see a sword in Legend of Zelda, it'll just pop up as the actual sword sprite. So. Red Mail. Ether. Wow. Bow? Gloves too? Alright, that's... Welcome to Paradox Cave. We have all the items. What are we even missing for go mode? Is this an Ice Rod seed now? This is an Ice Rod seed now, I think. It could only be better if, like, Turtle Rock is, like, Bombos or something, so we already have access. But it's, like, Flipper's Ice Rod kind of seed now. Floating Island is nothing. We're gonna go scout the medallion that's gonna open up Turtle Rock here. Do we need Quake? Do we need Quake? Do we need Quake? No! We've got everything. Alright. Okay, we have the medallion that we need. It opens Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. Wow. I did not realize that you could pull on the paw there. That's kind of funny, actually. Here's a Super Bunny check for MM2. Going into Hookshot Cave. In the meanwhile, HolySmoke gonna be pulling off what MM2 did just about 20 minutes ago. It's gonna be GT into or maybe not. No supers really. Not much here at Hookshot Cave, which is perfectly okay for now. Would like to see an ice rod and flippers at some point, so we'll just have to wait and see. But really, the world kind of is MM2's oyster now, in terms of what Zelda stuff we can take care of. So we might as well just get started. Sanctuary save quit first. Oh, HolySmoke is gonna go to GT. Not that many supers, so gonna definitely really need to farm here. Be sitting here for a little while. Nothing in the King's Crypt. Tomb of a King. Ugh, it is not a nice GT for sure. You'll notice that after farming for some amount, HolySmoke has over the 32 missiles, and so we're getting that kind of beam attack now from GT as well. Oh. Ah. And he's getting hit the whole time. Oh no. HolySmoke, please. Ow. I think he's dead. Oh no, that's gotta be curtains. Yep. Ah. When is the last time he saved? Big question. I don't know. It was in Norfair. I don't think there was anything. What did he pick up from this point? Don't think it was anything important. I'm pretty sure they already did bubble at this point, so I think nope, they're walking back to bubble. They have to redo wave gate or wave beam rather. Is that what they're doing? No, they're going back to lower Norfair. Okay. Oh, that's gotta hurt. At least I don't think there was anything behind GT, so maybe just don't go down there this time. In the meanwhile, MM2 taking care of Skull Woods pretty quickly. It's time to kill a moth. Do have Sword 3 now, so Mothula pretty straightforward. Turns out Mothula does not like the Tempered Sword. Newsflash. Gonna have to go back to check for the item. We're in Ice Rod Flippers Go. Where's the Ice Rod? Not here. Let's go read. Just a little piece of love. Alright. Do not, in fact, have to go... don't have to go to Meridia at all. I think Meridia only had Ice Beam in it at that right sandpit, so... pretty straightforward, all things considered. We're just hunting down Ice Rod and Flippers. HolySmoke's turn to go through the worst room of the game. Oh, wait. MM2 really not gonna get the easy way of looking for these two items here. Alright. Is that it? Guess that was it. Ooh, check bumper cave. The flippers! We can swim! Woo! Alright. It's an ice ride scene now, lads. Lads and lasses. It's an ice ride scene now. Where is the ice rod? Ugh, it's the worst of all hunts. The ice rod hunt. Would you like to go check everything? No? Too bad? Too bad. Now you get to go check everything. Graveyard Ledge. I don't think we visited the catfish yet, so we can go do that. Go do all of our dinky checks. Go do all of our chores. Mushroom, yeah. Yeah, speaking of chores. Okay. I suppose. Wait. Heard you like dinky checks, so we put a dinky check in your dinky check, yeah. You're absolutely right, Laser Mike. Dinky checks on dinky checks on dinky checks. Checks. It's time for M2 to do Thieves Town, I think. After we do all the other Village of Outcast Delights. What? Did HolySmoke just reset? What? Huh? Did they save at Lower Norfair? Yes. Okay. What are we... Do we not have supers? We don't have supers. Do we have to farm the hoppers for supers? Did we reset so we could try to farm the... Oh. Pain. Oh no. Not farming the hoppers for supers. Oh jeez. Oh, it's gross. Oh. You do hate to see this. This is real unfortunate. Wow. Oh, man. Three Stooges more likely to drop it than side hoppers? Yeah, I mean, I think HolySmoke's just decided to leave if they don't die to key hunters. Alright. Ouch. That's really annoying. Butter Sword in Thieves Town? Just, yeah, MM2's having a ball now. We're gonna take care of business. Oh my god, don't die. Oh gosh. Okay. That's the high jump. There's gonna be the hammer. Hammer gonna get paid off here. As long as HolySmoke does not die to the flames! Ah! Oh! Please! Okay. Oh! HolySmoke! Heart attacks everywhere. Please don't die. It would be really cool to get the hammer. Ice Rod in Thieves Town. Okay, baby seed. Baby seed. You heard it right here. Baby seed TBH. 140 go mode. Yeah, this has to be one of the fastest go modes I've seen in my entire life. Wow. I mean, it's just a cleanup. It's just cleanup now for sure for MM2. The butter sword. We have silvers. We have everything we need to beat the games. It's like arguably you don't have ammo, but you can cash out that charge beam on Lake Hylia at any time, really. So who cares? Super clean blind fight. Whatever reserve tank. Who cares? It's just going to be speedrun to the end now for MM2. And was able to skip the entirety of Meridia. Yep. May even need some MB ammo still. Honestly, yeah. Like, of everything MM2 is missing, it might just be missiles at this point. Just get some extra supers for... Oh, please don't die to the key hunters, MM2. I'm begging you. Please be careful. No. Oh, just shoot them. Just shoot them. Oh, no. That's rough. Cuts through things like butter, yeah. Like the butter sword. HolySmoke has forfeited, unfortunately. You do hate to see it. Yeah, I think after the lower Norfair deaths, it just kind of... HolySmoke may have just felt like it was a little too far to battle back from, unfortunately. GG's, HolySmoke, GG's. It was a good effort. It's a good effort, but it's understandable if you take, yeah, HolySmoke did just forfeit. Took a few too many deaths in lower Norfair, and I think just kind of felt like that was gonna be that. In the meantime, we can see if MM2 is gonna get like maybe like a sub. I think you could get a sub 230 seed here. Because you are just go moding basically every Dark World dungeon in the game. But yeah. Lord Norfair is just not a spot you want to have low health at for sure. And unfortunately, that was the position that HolySmoke was in. We're just going to get everything here, MM2? We're just get everything you need. Have half magic as a treat. As a treat. The 2 random chests you check in Swamp Palace, half magic as a treat. You know, why not? Why wouldn't you get it? Goodness. Alrighty. speedy. Wow. Yup. Okay. That boss is gone. Cooked that squid. True laser Mike. Yeah, the slowest thing about this run at this point is going to be the Mother Brain fight with, like, the charge wave spacer, honestly. And the Metroid rooms. With, like, PB-only Metroid rooms. Gonna cash out the charge beam right now. Speaking of which... Then Ice Palace, looks like. Yep. Speedy, speedy. We're gonna see how fast of a seed time MM2 can log on here, basically, now. Wait, do you not need the big key? I guess you don't, actually, yeah. Oh, no, they're gonna... Actually, no, yeah, you don't, because you flip the switch, and then you can knock the block down. Yeah, I guess you don't. Yeah. Go mode Ice Palace, actually pretty quick with Icebreaker. Wow! Blazing Icebreaker. Also get the big key anyway. Haha. Never punished. I think that's going to be the one little key that you'll need. Get another one for good measure. Speed through the rest of the dungeon. Taking care of business. Yeah, Bombos for the quick opener. Not even gonna use it, just gonna fire rod it down. Ooh, man, that's clean. Yeah, get all the eyeballs right there in the corner. Super fast cold stare. All right, not much left. It's just gonna be Pod Turtle Rock, I think, for go. Oh yeah, that is true, Vidi. Yeah, I think Misery Mire is a Metroid boss token, so you could save it for post Ganon as it is. Yeah, that's true. What a blazing seed, though, in general. Yeah, why not have a net? Catch bugs with your friends. Honestly, at this point, just give me plasma and we'll just be all set. We know at least that Ice Beam's stuck in a Meridia sandpit somewhere, so MM2's pretty definitely not gonna get that. Let's see a big key. Not yet. Alright. Cute little bonk. I don't know what just happened, but it sure did. Did not realize you could clip through like that. Neat little clip. I think they're gonna go for... I think we're going for a bomb jump here. Yep. Bomb jump across to get into the maze. Use some pause buffering to make sure it's all clean. Looking for a big key still. Not yet. This big key is gonna be like last check or something. Goodness. Big key yet, please? Big key. No, that's a small one. We need the big one. Oh! Man, he's gonna last check this big key in pod. It's like Icebreaker, but for stairs. Same principle. That's pretty cool. Thanks, MGAC. Or McGack. There it is. And we still need the small key that's guaranteed to be down here now, I think. Yep. Alright. Now that we've done 100% of pod anyways, let's go do Helmasaur. Really, at this point, it's just like, feels like the only way that this could be that much slower end time than, I think yesterday's seed, which Andy ended up completing pretty quickly, even though it was kind of a, like a kind of 180% seed, is if GT Big Key is somewhere like heinous. But we're definitely on track for a pretty zoom-in seed, all things considered. Did have to do Pendant Wrecked Ship. Have to get Morph from the Pendant Eastern. Even so. Hammer it down, MM2. Hammer it down. Boom. Butter Sword gonna take care of the Helmasaur quite quickly. And yep, I think we've just got Swamp Mire Turtle Rock left. The save quit now to the Death Mountain. Is this 7 crystals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it is actually. So it's gonna be Turtle Rock actually first for the 7th crystal, and then take care of everything else. Gonna go through GT, then we do, I would guess, or didn't you already do Swamp Palace? No, I'm trolling. So it's just Turtle Rock, Misery Mire then, right? I think so. Yeah. All right. Well, take care of business. There's not that much you can skip in Turtle Rock, unfortunately, I don't think. But early Big Key is always a good sight to see. I think if you do this Fire Rod room over here, and you get like 2 or 3 small keys, you're kind of set for life. Hookshot off the side, reset to this beginning of the room. Don't have to wait for the... Don't have to wait for the Cannon Mario block to kind of take you all the way back. Not even gonna cash out that full magic decanter that's right there. We're just zooming now. Spin attack will take care of those flying guys easy as you like. Oh, wait. It is starting to get to be a little bit, I fear. Just kind of talking to myself for like 2 hours. Excuse me. Apologies. Just kind of take a little bit out of it since we kind of know that HolySmoke has forfeited, unfortunately. But it'll be fun to see what the end time MM2 can get on this seed is. Regardless. No need to check Mimic Cave where we're going. Oh. Ah. Oops. I need to go back and actually press that button. Alright. There's the full magic decanter of choice. Forgetting to farm entering Lower Norfair twice was maybe a mistake. Perhaps, HolySmoke. I mean, you never want to be in Lower Norfair with low health, and unfortunately, that's where you were. What happened, Crescens? So asks Crescens XG. Unfortunately, as HolySmoke kind of alluded to in the chat, HolySmoke did go to Lower Norfair and did not have that much health, and then also did not have a super missile to open the what is it? Also did not have a super missile to open the Ninja Pirate store, and it was a little rough. It's a little rough. Wow. Yeah. Butter Sword Trinex. And not for nothing, it was also just an extremely fast scene, honestly, kind of regardless. You did have to do, like, Pendant Wrecked Ship, but also Pendant Wrecked Ship had, like, Silver's Cane of Samaria fire rod through the shovel that was present in the wrecked ship, like, goodness. And then it was like I think the two kind of slowdown points were that, like, having to go to wrecked ship and dig for items from it, and then Morph Ball in Eastern Palace Pendant as well. That was really it. It was a pretty straightforward seed otherwise. Flippers at Bumper Cave and then Ice Rod in Thieves Town just kind of made the last two progression items kind of a moot point. So it's time to go see where GT Bicky is. Woohoo! Bob's pedestal? Smile? Nope. What about in here? Small key. And another one. Uh-huh. Nope. Alright. Right side. That always felt like kind of a funny mirror reset point to me, but I guess it makes sense. Kind of. I don't know. I hate doing right side GT though. It's like, ooh, interesting. Just skip out on that one. I guess, yeah, if you're going to skip out on that check until later, then right side GT isn't exactly the worst to go through. A bottle. Wow. Wow! My gosh. Okay, alright. And we get the flute so we can have the easy Mire access. The one extra after the big key, of course. Just giga rewards. Massive rewards. Insane rewards. That is hilarious. Wow. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess. Why not? Just have it. Okay, just B3GT now. Let's see. Can we get it's 206 right now. I feel like this could be a sub 230 seed. Feels pretty workable. Cuz you know MM2's got to have a pretty quick turn. Oh, I see that, but no ice, no plasma. So we'll have to power bomb all the Metroids. We'll kind of have a bit of a slow mother brain. Even so, though, it's I mean, just having the flute for the Mire axis is so nice. That cuts down on so much of the time that was kind of potentially going to be tacked on to the end of this run by the what is it? Oh, by the potential lower Norfair visit. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, oops. Still fine. Still fine. Maybe want to cash out our magic powder on one of the upcoming anti-fairies, but really ought to be fine. How much more can you possibly get here, man? I guess plasma. Yeah. Plasma would be cool. Yep, I'm gonna cash out these anti-fairies. Very, very reasonable. Are we going to bother to kill Moldorm, or are we just gonna boots hover? Alright. We're just gonna boots hover. Ice would be worth it. I mean, ice is in... You're the one who said it, HolySmoke. Ice is... Or, you're the one who found it. Ice is, in fact, in Meridia. And I'm pretty sure MM2 is not going to Meridia. Out of everybody that would look, I'm pretty sure... out of everybody that would know. There's a twofer there. 1, 2... 3, 4. Be a cute little 3-round here. Nope. 5, 6. All right. I hope Plasma was in validation. He doesn't know. That's true. MM2 does not know. You're not wrong, HolySmoke. You know, it's funny that what is it? It's funny that it always feels like it's like if you don't have the flute and then you get to the end game, it's like, where'd the bird come from? But this time MM2 just got the flute in GT, so got him. Lamau. Sword 4 are gonna make quick work of Lord of Darkness here. Just as soon as he stops losing the 50-50 and can get him to spawn. There we go. Please. Thank you. Oh no, silver. My one true weakness. Oh. Okay. Wait, really? Huh? I thought... Okay, well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Scammed out of the double, yeah. I was kind of cringe for a second, but... all good. Ugh. Let's see how fast of a Mire Turian we can go get. Yeah, that was an absolutely massive flute. All right, all rise for the national anthem. Hats off for the burb song. Coming in clutch at the very end to save us a little trip to lower Norfair. Skip the backdoor access. Just fly on down. Open up. All right, everybody. Hands together. We pray for the God Mire. That would be really cool. Okay. Let's try our luck. Spin the wheel. Da 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 da. Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Nope. No God Mire. Keep looking for the big key. Alright, let's go find a big key somewhere. Oh, give us the big key. Big key. No. What? You can clip through that? Huh. Neat. Mire! Mire! Thank you. Goodness. At least we didn't have to go to the basement. Jeez. Alright. It's just cleaned up now. Go Vitrius, Turian, Mother Brain, and the Great Escape. That's all we got left. What? That works? What? I think Nito was talking about it yesterday. It's like some kind of... It's like some kind of spooky action. Good old quantum entanglement reference, I guess. Spooky action at a distance. Alright, let's gun down Vitrius and end the seed. Last token. Alright. Let's go get Mother Brain. To fire at area of effect offset. Cool. Yeah. Quantum physics, man. The dark magic's coming in hot. Get a quick ammo refill for all 135 missiles. 50 supers as well. We're gonna get a pretty good cash out for not for nothing, gonna have a pretty good cash out in terms of ammo in Mother Brain's face. Turns out we don't need that heart anymore. It's a pretty quick early, there's a pretty quick early... I completely lost my train of thought. Alright, my bad. Never mind. Whatever I was about to say, I wasn't going to say it. Alright. PBs to take care of Metroid today because no Ice Beam. Ice Beam in Meridia. So... it is what it is. Not super necessary. Pretty good groupings so far. Alright, that's Metroid rooms. Easy as you like. Do we get a baby skip? Baby skip for the boys? For the game? Pistachio skip smile? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Baby skip. Real. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think we're just on pace for just... I think this is going to be just under 230. Oh, no zip skip today, though. Just missile that down. We've got a bunch of missiles, and we're going to use them. Ah! The turret! The turret! He's so mean! Alright. So I do believe it's 60 supers. Theoretically for Mother Brain, we do have literally over 100 missiles that we're about to pump into her as well. So you have to figure that the amount of actual charge beaming going on here is not going to be that high. Already at the ketchup beam phase. Oh, MM2 just knows the math like that. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah. My bad. My bad. I was unaware of, I was unfamiliar with your game. Stand-up glitch? Oh. Yep. Stand-up glitch. Alright. Very clean. Let's not soft lock the game, smile. To be fair, missile math is pretty easy. Yeah, but like, it's still cool. Cool to see Diametheus. Not everybody's got the quick maths like that. It's 15 per 5. That is way easier to math. That's fair enough. All right. Hyper beam. Gunner down. All right. And it's time for the Great Escape. Oh, little bonk on the way down. No biggie. Jump through the door. Yep. Nice. Good moonfall. That's a nice and easy spark up to the top. Make the grand escape. Ooh, that's a pretty good steam pattern. 1, 2. And that's going to be that. There it is. GG's. MM2 with a 2:24.56, 4 seconds underneath 2:25. That's what you like to see from that kind of seed. Straightforward. Yo.
GG.
GG, too.
Yeah, sorry about your shambles.
It was pretty
The shambles.
I mean, it was basically over anyway since I full cleared Meridia for nothing but ice.
Oh yeah.
That put the nail in the coffin,
Yeah.
I guess.
My biggest worry was that I got Morph at like 27 minutes.
Oh,
But because I did Morphless Upper Norfair out of logic, thinking that surely the lamps in Eastern are in Brinstar, found nothing. Then I did Morphless Brinstar, also found nothing. Then I finally went to Eastern, got my Morph.
yeah.
So,
Speed booster and both suits were available super early.
yeah.
I did a Saha opener and saw that Eastern was a Pendant, so I dipped it right from the start.
Yeah, I also do Saha opener, but I usually don't do Eastern when it's a Pendant. Well, at all at the start. I just don't like it.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, that's how it goes. But after Morph, I pretty much god routed.
Yeah, pretty much. We were basically like watching it happen, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Is it a Flippers Ice Rod hunt? You find Flippers at Bumper." I'm like, "Okay." Is it an Ice Rod hunt? Finds it at Thieves Town. Okay.
Wow.
I was considering doing Turtle Rock when I got my mitts out of Paradox and saw that TR was a medallion I had. But I was like, no, I have like the literal entire world to clear. I should not do that.
Yeah.
But I was considering it.
Yeah. So what was the mindset behind going to Meridia, HolySmoke?
Well, I didn't want to go to lower Norfair with that equipment. I think you saw pretty much why.
You know what? That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, LN's hard. It's very easy to get into shambles. I got lucky with the E-Tank behind Ridley after my worst Dream incident, but that was
I would have probably been fine if I didn't forget to farm supers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Golden Teresa wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think honestly though, you know, if you did end up going to just lower Norfair and skipping Meridia, and then having like the farm to supers, you guys were actually fairly in kind of lockstep for a good amount of the run, given the early Morphless dives. And then I think MM2 did catch up, but you guys are still basically kind of in like a similar spot. Like there was a funny part where you both walked through the same wreck ship door transition at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, the hammer location kind of forced the route through mid game.
Yeah, pretty much. Once you do learn Norfair, you get your hookshot lamp hammer, then you're basically like you want to do East Stuff Mountain. I was debating not doing it just to push Dark World. Obviously, it was a good idea to do it. But then I did East Stuff Mountain. Then it's just like okay, I can clear like the entire Dark World. Let's just do Skull Thieves Town, get my flippers, get my ice rod. Okay, well, I guess I'm in go mode for the next 45 minutes before I finish the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was 45 full minutes, by the way. I got my go mode at like 140 something. I finished just under 225.
It was, yeah. No, it was crazy. These are the fastest go modes I'd seen ever. I was just like, oh yeah, all right, just have everything.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I was like kind of expecting it to just be like, okay, I probably need to full clear the Dark World, and then I got nervous after after I got the flippers because I was like, well, I know what I'm gonna do, but I could definitely just end up clearing the wrong thing and losing, and then I saw them forfeit, and that didn't happen. But
right.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It do be what it is sometimes. I think it is funny to me personally where it was like because last night's scene between Sky and Andy also had like Pendant Metroid paying off something where it was Ridley was red Pendant, but behind Ridley Behind Ridley was Flippers.
Fun.
That's awful. Oh my
And
god.
Sky actually gambled and did it like really early. And so Andy ended up basically like last locationing Flips and still getting it anyways, because I think Sky ended up having like a rough Thieves Town and some other stuff. But it was still
Pendant Ridley is so sad.
like I saw like Sky killed the Ridley, right? And I'm like, surely there's no way he's getting paid off of this. Finds Flippers, and I'm just like, why though?
Yeah.
And then the Pendant wreck ship just had so much. You're just like, okay, yeah, Pendant wreck ship, but
Yeah.
also Cane of Samaria, Silver's shovel to fire rod. Okay.
Yeah, wreck chip you just do, no matter what the price is. It locks
Yeah.
all the items. It just
Yeah,
locks
I
all
don't
the
really
items.
check the wreck ship prize unless like
Yeah.
process of elimination.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But yeah, GG's. Thanks for the race. I'm really glad that the turnout we've gotten for this tournament. Super cool to see people showing up for SMZ3 again. But yeah, thanks to Jazzy for commentating, Gesto for tracking, and yeah, we'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for the restream and the race, of course.
GG's.
Have a good one.
Cheers, everybody.